Welcome. 10th Standard Mathematics, Chapter 4, Quadratic Equations. Exercise 4.2 Part 1, as per 2025-2026 Insert or CBSE syllabus. First one, find the roots of the following quadratic equation by factorization method. First question is x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Let's solve the quadratic equation step by step by factorization. We are given x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Identify the coefficients here. The standard equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Coefficients a is 1 here, minus 3 is b, minus 10 is c here. Okay, we knew this. Second step, find two numbers that multiply into a and c. That means, just you remember, if you multiply, you should get the coefficient of x square is 1, 1 into minus 10. That is, if you multiply m into n equal to minus 10 and this coefficient, if you add or subtract m plus n equal to minus 3. Like this, logically you should think and take the two numbers like this. If you multiply, you should get minus 10. If you add, you should get minus 3. That is what given here. M into n equal to minus 10. M plus n is equal to minus 3. So, which are the numbers? Just think. By adding, you should get minus 3. And by multiplication 10, just remember here 10. By what two numbers multiply? 2 5s are 10. You know, 2 5s are 10 it is. If you subtract, okay, I'll give minus sign 5 for this and plus 2. Now what? Minus 3. You get minus 3 by adding these two, minus 5 and plus 2, and you get, if you multiply, if 5 is minus, you get minus 10. Okay, we got these two values. So it is plus 2 and minus 5. So next step is plus 2 and minus 5. These values, you split this equation, this middle one, using these two. Okay, x square plus 2x minus 5x minus 10. Add these two, you get minus 3x minus 3. Multiply 5 2s are 10, negative sign is there, that's why plus into minus, minus 10 you get. Okay, square this. Next step is factor by grouping. How? Take the x square plus 2x in one group minus 5x plus 10 in one group. Now x square and into x is common, take out the x. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಬರ್ಬೇಕು x ಅನ್ನ. ಒಳಗಡೆ x plus 2 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Minus 5 common out ತಗೊಂಬರ್ಬೇಕು. 5 into x, 5x, x is remaining inside. Plus 5 2s are 10. That's why ಒಳಗಡೆ 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Bracket close. So now write this x minus 5 here and the common is outside, x plus 2, one more bracket. Solve for x. Set each factor to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0. X plus 2 equal to 0. X minus 5 equal to 0 means x equal to 5. That is x minus 5 equal to 0. X equal to, if you bring this 5 on this side, that is plus 5. That's why ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೈನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸೈಡ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಆಯಿತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಇದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮೈನಸ್ 2. ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್. ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೈನಸ್ 2. ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗಳು ಬಂತು. Second sum, 2x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Let's solve this quadratic equation by factorization step by step. 2x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So identify, first step one is identify ABC. That means the coefficients ABC equal to 2, B equal to 1, C equal to -6. Then find two numbers whose product is, that is A into C, whose product is A into C, and the sum is B. Sum is B equal to 1. That means, so we need the numbers m and n such that m into n equal to -12, -6 into 2 is -12, m plus n is equal to 1. How is it possible? 12, you find the numbers 6 2 6 are 12, 3 4s are 12, 3 4 we can take, okay, because if we subtract 4 from 3 we'll get 1. 4 3s are 12, by multiplying we get 12. The numbers are 4 and -3 because 4 into -3 equal to -12 and 4 plus -3 equal to 1. So we got these two numbers, that is 4 and -3. So split the middle term, that is 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. Then factor by grouping. So make one group of 2x square plus 4x one group minus of 3x plus 6 one group equal to 0. Next, from this group 2 is there, 2 2s are 4, it is, here is also 2, x is here, x is here. Take 2x outside. Inside 2x into x is 2x square. That's why put x inside plus 2x into 2 inside. 2 2s are 4, 4x again you'll get values. Then minus of, take common factor 3 outside here, minus 3. X plus 2 inside, 3x, 3 2s are 6. That's why inside 2 bracket close equal to 0. Again you take this common out, x plus 2 outside. Inside remains 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Solve for x. X plus 2 equal to 0. 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So x equal to, if 2 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ x equal to minus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2x equal to 3 minus 3 ಇರೋದು ಈಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ plus 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. x equal to 3/2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 3/2. So this is the answers for x minus 2 and 3/2. Third sum, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Okay, then is it a quadratic equation? Got it. The quadratic equation is 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. First we identify the coefficients. A equal to root 2, that is the coefficient of x square. B equal to 7, coefficient of x. Then constant is C equal to 5 root 2. What is our condition here? If your equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then multiply these two. A into c, that is root 2 into 5 root 2 is equal to, it should be 10. Multiply these two, then it should be 10, and sum should be, you should take two numbers m and n, so that multiplication of these two should be a into c. I'll write a into c, m into n, that is this, and addition of these two numbers m plus n is equal to b, it should be b. What is b here in this equation is 7, and a into c is root 2 into 5 root 2 is, root 2 into root 2 is 2, 5 2s are 10 is your answer. So product should be 10, subtraction should be 7. 10 and 7, like this you should take two numbers. Okay, 5 and 2, if you add 5 and 2 you get 7, 5 plus 2, 5 2s are 10. Okay, you got two numbers. Then split the middle term. 7x root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Next step, factor by grouping. So what I do, rearrange these two. I bring 2x on this side and 5x on this side, so that grouping is done here. Root 2x square plus 5x, instead of that I write 2x here. I'll do grouping like this, and 5x 5 root 2, because 5 is common here. In this, root 2 is common here. This is only up to this. Okay, only up to this. Root 2 x square is independent, not under the root. Then root 2 x I take out as a common. X plus root 2 inside. X is out, only 2. Root 2 is taken out, that's why root is inside, because 2 equal to root 2 into root 2. How it is? Under root of 2 square. Square and root cancel, you get 2 only. Like this it is. That's why I take the ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, ರೂಟ್ 2 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಉಳಿತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ರೂಟ್ 2 ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಳಗೆ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ರೂಟ್ 2 ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಟ್ 2 ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, 5 ಕಾಮನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಔಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ದೆನ್ ರೂಟ್ 2x ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಇದು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 2x ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಇದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಇರೋದು ಔಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ದೆನ್ 2x ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 2x ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ರೂಟ್ 2 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ x ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 2 ಇರೋದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಟ್ 2x ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮೈನಸ್ 5. ಈ ರೂಟ್ 2 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೈನಸ್ 5 ಬೈ ರೂಟ್ 2 x ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು one value. Second value is x equal to minus root 2. You got the two values of the roots of this equation. Okay. Problem 4. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Let's solve the quadratic equation step by factorization method. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. First step is eliminate the fraction. To make it easy, if you keep it in the fraction form, you can solve this problem, but even though it makes you difficult to think. Okay, multiply whole equation by 8, because here the denominator is 8. That's why you multiply whole equation by 8 to make it to the whole number, to make all coefficient integers, not fractions. Okay, 8 into this whole equation multiplied by 8, 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 bracket close equal to 0. 8 2s are 16x square. 8 into minus x is minus 8x. 8 into 1 by 8. 8 get cancel. 1 equal to 0. Now this is your equation. You have to solve this equation to find x. Step to multiply the first and last coefficient product, that is in your equation. Sixteen x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. This is your equation. Multiply these two. That you got 16. That means m into n. You should find two numbers, so that m into n equal to 16. M plus n equal to minus 8. Like this you find two numbers. Guess 16 and it is minus 8. What are those numbers? Minus 4 and minus 4. Minus 4 into minus 4 is 6. 4 4s are 16. Minus 4 plus minus 4 is minus 8. So these are the two numbers. Then split the middle term using minus 4 and minus 4. This term. Write the equation. 16x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Then by grouping and factorize, you group these two as 1 and minus of these two. How to group? See, 16x square minus 4x minus of, take the minus outside, inside the group, inside the bracket, 4x minus is outside. That's why 4x, here it is plus, no bracket is not there in this, I put this bracket. So take the minus outside. Okay, 4x, to take minus outside, it should be, it is plus here. Minus into minus is plus. That's why it becomes minus here, minus 1. Minus of 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Then here you take 16 and 4 are there. 4 you take common, 4. Then here x is there, here x square is there. You take the x outside, 4x is outside. 4 4s are 16, that's why 4 you write. X into x is x square, right? X 4x minus 4x you took common outside, that's why here is a minus 1. Bracket close. Minus 1 you take, if nothing is there, take you 1 as a common outside, minus 1 into the bracket 4x minus 1, bracket close. Now after this, take the common factor, 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. You got 4x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. That means you are going to get only one answer. The roots of this quadratic equation, you are going to get the only one value. Solve for x. 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Then x equal to, this is 4x minus 1 equal to 0. 4x equal to, this minus 1 becomes plus. When it comes, equal to sign ಈಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ x equal to 1 by 4. ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, 4 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 1 by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ x equal to 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is your final answer. Fifth sum, 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. So solve this quadratic equation. Step 1, identify ABC. Coefficient of x square a is 100. Coefficient of x, that is b equal to minus 20. C equal to 1. You identify the coefficients, then you know the formula. The product is AC. Just I'll write the equation here. That is 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is your equation. AC means these two. Just remember, multiply these two. M into N equal to 100. It should be. Hundred into 1 is 100. That is A into C. Okay. Then M plus N should be minus 20. That is B. ಈ ತರ ನೀವು ನಂಬರ್ನ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನ್ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರು, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮಧ್ಯದ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆ ತರ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. 100 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಇದೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? minus 10 into minus 10 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ minus into minus plus 10 into 10 100 ಆಯ್ತು. Suppose minus 10 plus minus 10 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸೈನ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅಡಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 10 10 10 plus 10 is 20. ಸೈನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ, minus 20 ಬಂತ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಟೂ ನಂಬರ್ಸು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 100, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ minus 10 and minus 10 ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ? minus 10x minus 10x. ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, minus 20 ಮಧ್ಯದನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Split the middle term. Third step, 100x square minus 10x plus 1 equal to 0. Then factor by grouping. Fourth step. ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಇದು ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. 100x square minus 10x one group minus of 10x minus 1 ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆನೂ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತೆಗೆದಾಗ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರೀ 10x ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇದೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಆಯಿತು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಏನು ಕಾಮನ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ 10x ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ 10x ಇದೆ 10 tens are 100 ಸೊ 10x take common outside ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು 10x ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಇತ್ತು 10 tens are 100 therefore the tens are right here 10 x into x is x square that's why 1x is inside 10x outside ಹೊರಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 10x minus 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ minus 1 ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಉಳಿತು 10x minus 1 ಈ ಮೈನಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ 1 ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 10x into the bracket 10x minus 1 minus 1 common 10x minus 1 ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ equal to 0 so ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಕಾಮನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ 10x minus 1 10x minus 1 write in one bracket in another bracket write this 10x minus 1 you get the same answer here so ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ so 10x minus 1 equal to 0 ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ so solve for x 10x minus 1 equal to 0 therefore 10x minus 1 equal to 0 10x equal to minus 1 ಇರೋದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ x equal to 10 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ divided by ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 1 by 10 so your final answer is x equal to 1 by 10 please like share subscribe and comment and save the playlist thank you very much bye bye